David Stearns joined here with Coach Aaron Voegtli. Coach, a strong 4-1 victory tonight, a decisive victory against the Rowan University Profs. How does it feel?
It feels really good to have the team show up, and we played well from start to finish. We knew we were going to be under a tough test with Rowan. I mean, they were 12-0 coming into our building, so we didn't show up to play our best last night. So I'm glad we did tonight.
You know, we haven't had a chance to talk to you about last night's game. Do you even want to talk about it, or do you still want to ride high off the win against Rowan?
I think I'm going to ride high either way. I mean, we just didn't show up to play as well as we could have, and tip your hat to Liberty. They played an excellent game from start to finish. They dominated most of the game. We got caught playing their game, and that's just not our style. Tonight we made Rowan play our game, and they just couldn't handle us.
Talk a little bit about special teams. It seemed to be an important issue in this game. You know, the few penalties that were there, they did make the difference. Talk a little bit about your special teams work.
It's something that we've worked on, from the very beginning of from the very beginning of the year, and our power play units have been getting better, and so have our penalty kills. So we did give up that one penalty or the one power play goal to them, but it was really more I think on our mistake because Yost took the puck right to them. But it's going to continue to get better, and we'll be fine.
What was the attitude in the locker room before this game? I know with the 5-2 loss last night being difficult, you guys being ranked 5, Liberty being 7, but now you're coming up against the number 2 Rowan University Profs that hadn't lost a single game this year. What was the attitude amongst the players and your coaching staff in the locker room?
I think we just had to kind of get back to basics and kind of reset the table a little bit. I mean, we know what the talent we have in our building is. As long as we play together and as one team and actually caring about each other, we do very well. And that was kind of the message that we portrayed tonight.
Now, how important is this victory to your team going into next weekend? Georgetown and William Patterson is pretty much the game that you guys are eyeballing next weekend. What does this mean for that weekend coming up?
I think it's huge. I think it kind of sets the table. I mean, Rowan's got Patterson on Friday night. And that'll kind of set the table for us. But we got to, more than really looking at our opponents, we really need to show up and play as a team. We need to learn consistency, and that was kind of the message that I portrayed to them after the game. We need to show up for 2 games. So it's going to start here on Saturday up against Georgetown, which we should be able to outman. And then kind of use that as kind of a warm-up game and set the table for Patterson.
I'm smirking right now because I have a question that I don't know if it's going to be as big as I think it is, but Trevor Miller had a fantastic game. What are you going to do next weekend?
I don't know yet. Miller's played outstanding ever since he came back. I mean, this is now 4 games. He's 2-1 and I guess he's 2-2. Sorry. And I think he's played outstanding. I mean, the 2 losses are definitely not his fault. And I think I think we're definitely blessed to have 2 goaltenders once Drago comes back. That we can throw up there against anybody and feel completely comfortable with.
You sticking with the game plan next weekend to split them?
Probably.
All right. Any further thoughts on this game? Any players that you'd like to commend for this game? I mean, it was a great all-around effort in my opinion, but any particular guys that you want to give credit to?
Zach Tracy, I think finally kind of got off the snide. I mean, he's had 2 goals coming into the game. He got 2 tonight, and he's been kind of like a ticking time bomb. I mean, he had 10 assists and 2 goals coming into this contest, and he's been so darn close from scoring, and we almost had to put him on suicide watch a couple times. So just on how close he's been, but it was nice to see him score 2, and hopefully with the new lines with him and Fadler and O'Connor, he can really take off.
Well, thanks for your time, Coach, and good luck with practices this weekend going into next weekend against Georgetown and William Patterson.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Take care.
Well, it's Coach Aaron Voegtli after a decisive 4-1 victory over the Rowan University Profs, stopping their win streak here at the Reisterstown Sportsplex.